Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. There are 3 important deadlines coming up within the next week concerning 3 cases that we are following. The first, Goncalves et al. Versus Washington State University. This is the civil matter proceeding in federal court since January, where the family members of the 4 students who were catastrophically lost at 1122 King Road are suing Washington State University for damages. July 27th, 2026 is the deadline for the plaintiff to amend their pleading, which is the complaint, and for the defense to amend its pleading, which is the answer and affirmative defenses. This is pursuant to a pretrial and trial order was issued earlier this year. What is an amendment of a pleading all about? Let's say that the plaintiff feels that after more than half a year since this case was initiated, that there is an additional claim or claims they wish to bring, or conversely, that they may find appropriate to drop a claim or claims against WSU. That would involve an amendment of the pleading. By the same token, the defense WSU, who currently has no claims against the plaintiffs, if this is something that they wish to bring, they have to do it now. The second deadline, 29th of July, in Scofield versus Guillard. This is the appellate proceeding in the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals, where Guillard, the defendant in the case below, has filed an appeal regarding the $10 million judgment that was entered against her following a jury trial. This is where she is expected to lay out her argument, supported by facts, legal authority, why the 9th Circuit should set aside the judgment. That initial brief on the merits is due July 29th in the appellate court from Ms. Guillard. And then finally, the 31st of July, in the public records lawsuit, the battle for the Koberger files, EWU Media LLC versus City of Moscow and the Moscow Police Department. This is a lawsuit that's been pending since February, where the petitioner EWU has alleged that the respondents, the City of Moscow and the Moscow Police Department, violated the Idaho Public Records Act in the manner in which their public records requests were responded to in one of 2 ways. They're alleging that there were over redactions, and they are also alleging that there have been information, videos, documentation that's been improperly withheld. The respondents have come back and have denied all allegations of wrongdoing in their response of July 10th, supported by 3 declarations, including the declaration of the Moscow Police Department Chief of Police, Anthony Dallinger. The 31st is when EWU's reply to that response is due. This would be where it is expected that EWU will attempt to persuade the trial court, that is Judge Megan E. Marshall, that the position taken by the respondents is incorrect, giving them one more opportunity to convince the court to rule in their favor. We are going to continue to monitor all 3 cases, and we will provide you with updates as the filings hit their respective dockets. Thank you for joining us here today.